Good morning, welcome to class. This is an all levels Vinyasa flow class and you won't need any props for it. When you're ready, meet me in a kneeling position. Bring your big toes together and then open your knees out as wide as your mat. Walk the hands forwards, let the chest and the belly fall towards the mat and rest your forehead on the ground. Start to soften your body as you settle into the pose. Taking deep breaths in through the nose, exhales out through the nose or mouth. Start to check in with all parts of your body. Notice what feels tight or tense. Where needs a little bit more love today? And with each exhale, continue to let go of those layers of tension. Relax your shoulders, the muscles in your face, and continue to deepen your breath. And start to rock the head from side to side, just gentle movements. And then coming back through center, lift yourself up into tabletop. Set your hands shoulders width, knees, hips width. Spreading your fingers wide, create spiders with the hands. Start to rock side to side. Keep the gaze in between the thumbs so the head and neck can stay relaxed. And keep the breath nice and fluid. Start to shift forwards and backwards. And as you do this, bring an awareness to your torso. So if you're arching your back like this, think of tilting the pelvis. So you lengthen the low back. And you might find a little engagement of your abdominals when you do that. Good. And then moving full circle now clockwise and anti-clockwise. Settle in, find stillness. Inhale, arch your back, gaze forwards. Exhale, round, bring chin to chest. Inhale, arch, cow pose. Exhale, round, find cat. Keep it flowing with your breath. You could speed it up or slow it down, whichever you prefer. Two more. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, round your back. Last one, inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Good, and finding neutral. Extend your right leg back, keep the toes on the mat. Then start to shift forwards and then shift back. Press the foot into the mat and lift your left knee into your chest. Exhale here. Lower the knee, inhale, shift forwards. Exhale, move back, bring knee into chest. Keep it flowing. Synchronizing your movement with your breath. Two more. Last one, lift the knee into the chest and then push back as you lift the leg up into three-legged down dog. Keep the hips square for now. Press down through your right foot. Deep breath in. Exhale, look forwards and step the foot in between the hands. Lower the back knee down. Reach the arms up, low lunge. Inhale. Interlace your fingers and then flip the palms up. Lift shoulders up by ears. Inhale. And as you exhale, gentle bend to the left. Find a lengthening of the right side body. And you can rest your head against the left arm. If you're feeling a little bit wobbly, squeeze your thighs together. One more deep breath in. Exhale it out. Reach the arms up, lengthen the spine, plant the hands. Step it back to plank. Holding here, push the floor away. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower down to the belly. Untuck the toes, bring the forearms to the mat for Sphinx. Gentle back bend to begin. Think of drawing your chest forwards, rolling the shoulders down the back. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the chest, press back up to tabletop. This time, straighten the left leg, keep the toes on the mat. Then rock forwards as you inhale, stretching the wrists. Exhale, shift back, lift the right knee into the chest. Inhale, move forwards. Exhale, shift back. Keep it flowing. Going as fast or as slow as you like. Last one, inhale, come forwards. Exhale, shift back. And then as you push back, extend the right leg up. Three-legged down dog. Press down through the left foot. Hold it steady for an inhale. Exhale, step your right foot in between the hands. Lower the back knee down. Arms up, low lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Interlace your fingers. Flip the palms up. Think of hugging the ears up next to the shoulders, or hugging the shoulders up next to the ears. And then take a gentle side bend to the right. Find that deep stretch down the left side of your body. And if you're feeling wobbly, squeeze the inner thighs together. Deep breaths here. Good. Inhale, come back up. Plant the hands, step it back to plank. Push the floor away, gaze in between your thumbs. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, lower down to your belly. Keep the hands under the shoulders. Inhale, lift the chest, roll the shoulders back for cobra. Think of pulling the heart forwards. Rolling the shoulders down the back. Deep breath in. Exhale it out, come back into downward facing dog. Taking the next 5 breaths here to pedal out the legs. Shift your weight from side to side as you start to feel into the pose. And settling into stillness. Press through the hands and feet, find a sense of grounding. As you inhale, look forwards. Exhale, hop, step, or jump the feet to the hands. Find forward fold. Knees can find a little bend here. Bring your chin into your chest. Let your head and neck hang heavy. And start to round the spine. Slowly roll yourself all the way up to stand. Relax the shoulders. Step the feet together if they aren't already. And as you inhale, reach the arms up. Interlace the fingers. Point your index fingers to the sky. Lift up even taller. Inhale here. As you exhale, bend to the left. Send the hips to the right to counterbalance your weight. Squeeze your legs together. Inhale, come back up, find length. Exhale, bending right, send the hips left. Keep squeezing the legs together. Inhale, reach the arms up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release the arms behind you, interlace the fingers here. Draw the hands down, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold forwards. Bring your chin into your chest, head and neck relaxes, and let the hands lift up towards the sky. Deep breaths here. Start to bend your knees like you're sitting down in a chair. Think of bringing your belly to your thighs and release the hands, reach the arms forwards. Keep the gaze down. Find a long spine. Sit the hips down even further and shift your weight back through your heels so the knees are on tops of ankles. Hold it steady. Keep the belly resting on the thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Lower the hands. Step it back to plank. Push the floor away. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Moving through your vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing. Settle in, reset the breath if you need to. And lifting the left leg high, inhale. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Reach the arms up, high lunge. Take a moment to get steady here. Bring hands into prayer, heart center, exhale. Start to lean forwards. Gaze down for balance. Option to stay here, option to lift the back leg, coming into warrior 3. Hold it steady. Slowly lower the back foot and open out the foot, so toes point to the side. Windmill the arms, find warrior 2. You can always reset the feet here if you need to. Relax your shoulders, reach your arms wide. And gaze over your left fingertips. Flip the palm to face up. Inhale, reach up, lean back. Reverse warrior. Staying strong in the legs here. Keep reaching through the left arm. And then windmill the arms, come back to warrior 2. Bring the left forearm to the thigh, reach right arm overhead. Turning the chest open. And if the head and neck are feeling tired, you could gaze down. Take a little rest for the head and neck. Good. Inhale, windmill the arms, come back up. Extend your front leg. Inhale, reach forwards. As you exhale, lower the left hand down, rest on the left leg anywhere, and reach your right arm up, keeping the chest open to the right side for Utthita Trikonasana, your extended triangle. If you'd like to go further here, the right arm can wrap around the back, reaching for your t-shirt or your waistband. Deep breaths, roll the shoulder back, keep the chest open. Beautiful. Reach the right arm up. Come back up, find warrior 2. Rebend the front knee. Lower the hands, step it back to plank. Push the floor away, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Lifting the right leg up. Inhale here. Exhale, step the foot forwards. Inhale, arms up, high lunge. Take a moment to get steady here. Then bring hands into prayer, heart center. Shift your weight forwards and gaze down. Option to stay here or option to lean forwards and lift the back leg. Find warrior 3. Steady your breath as you come to the balance. Slowly lower the back foot and open out the foot. Windmill the arms, find warrior two. Reset the feet if you need to. And relax your shoulders down the back. And gazing over your right fingertips, flip the palm up. Inhale, reach up, lean back. Reverse warrior. Reaching through the right arm, finding length down the right side of the body. Inhale back to warrior two. Bring your right forearm to the thigh, reach left arm overhead, opening the chest to the side of your room. Inhale to come back to warrior two. Extend the front leg. Inhale, reach forwards. Right hand lowers down to the leg. Left arm reaches up. Chest opens to the left side. Keep the breath steady here. Stay strong in the legs, pressing down through all four corners of your feet. Inhale, come back up to warrior two. Rebend the front knee. Lower the hands, step it back to plank. Pushing the floor away. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Step the feet together here. You could pedal out the legs a couple times if you like. And lift the left leg high. Open out the hip. Then bending the knee. Start to draw circles with the left leg. Maybe gazing under your right shoulder. See if you can find your toes. Lift the left knee even higher. Hold for a breath in. As you exhale, step the foot to the outside of the left hand, coming into lizard lunge. Keep the back knee lifted. Come up onto tented fingers. And you can stay in stillness or you can rock forwards and backwards. Start to slow down the breath. Good. And then open out your back foot. Keep the heel on the mat and then let the toes point up. Start to sink the hips to the left heel for skandasana. You can use the fingertips for a little bit of support here, or you can bring hands into prayer. Rest the left arm against the inside of the leg. And if you'd like to go one further, arms can open out, gazing up at the sky. Lower the hands and turn to face the front of your mat. So back toes turn forwards. Lower the knee down. Then edge the left foot to the right side of the mat. You might need to bring the foot in a little closer so that you can lower the knee. And edge your back leg down the mat to lower the hips into pigeon pose. Inhale, lift the chest, square off the hips. And as you exhale, fold forwards. Settle in. Press your hands into the mat, tuck the back toes, lift the knee, and step it back to plank. pushing the floor away here. Hold for a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Step the feet together here. And lifting the right leg high, open out the hip. And bend the knee. Start to draw circles with the right leg. Maybe gazing under your left shoulder, see if you can find your toes. Good. And then stepping the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Back knee stays up. Come up onto your fingertips. And you can either stay here or you could rock forwards and shift back. Then open out your back foot. Keep the heel on the mat, point the toes up. Start to sink the hips to the right heel. Then you can find any placement of the hands that works for you. If you'd like to keep the right hand on the mat, reach the left arm up. That's also an option. Gazing up, keeping the chest open. And then turning your body to face forwards, back toes turn forwards, lower the knee. Edge the right foot to the left side of the mat. And if you need to, bring the foot in a little closer to lower the knee. And then edge your back foot down the mat, sink the hips. Take a breath to square off. So both hip bones point forwards. And then fold forwards when you're ready. Press your hands into the mat at the back toes and lift the knee and step it back into plank pose. Hold it here. Step your feet together. And open out to side plank on the left. So the legs stack, right arm reaches up. You can gaze down or gaze to the side or maybe even up if the balance is there. Keep pushing the floor away. Hold it steady. Good. Lower the right hand down. Roll over the toes as you switch to the right side. Find a place to focus the gaze that works for you. And steady the breath. Good. Lower the left hand down. Lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes. Bring the forearms to the mat. Sphinx pose. You have the option to stay here. Or if you'd like to work towards some stronger back bends, you can lift the right leg and reach the left arm forwards and up. Continue to lift the leg, reach the arm up, and steady the breath. Good. Lower the arm, lower the leg. Let's switch. So left leg lifts this time. Right arm reaches up and forwards. See if you can lift as high as possible. You should really start to feel the muscles in your back beginning to wake up here, doing some work. Wonderful. Lower the arm, lower the leg. Option to stay here in Sphinx if you're a little tired. If you'd like to join me towards the full expression, lift both legs, both arms reach forwards and up. Breath stays steady. And release, come back into Sphinx. Then take your hands wide, come up onto tented fingers. You can press through the fingertips, lift the chest, peeling the chest off the mat for a wide cobra. If you like, you could give the hips a little wiggle here to settle in. And then roll the shoulders down the back. And as you spend a little bit more time here, you may find that you can walk the fingers in a little closer. Deep breaths here. Good. Slowly lower the chest down. Press up into tabletop. Then keeping the hips stacked on top of your knees, walk the hands forwards. Sink the chest down into puppy pose, or heart opening pose. Rest the chin or the forehead on the mat. Let your heart get heavy so it's sinking down to the ground. Slowly lift the chest back up and walk the hands in towards the knees to come up into a kneeling position. As you find a comfortable kneeling position, bring the hands just to the space at the low back, and you can press the thumbs into the sacrum, and that's the bony bit right at the base of your spine where low back connects to pelvis. So you should be able to feel there's a bit you can place your thumbs into without hurting yourself. And from here, inhale, lift the chest like you're puffing your chest out and draw the elbows towards one another, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Continue to lift your chest, start to send your hips forwards, and then lift your gaze up if it feels okay for your head and neck. If not, keep chin close to chest. Continue to arch back. So chest lifts, shoulders roll back, hips go forwards. Letting go of the head and neck completely if it feels okay for you. Slowly lift yourself back up, lifting the head last. And then sit the hips down on your heels, rest the hands on your thighs, soften the eyes closed. Start to steady the breath. Take a moment to soak in the effects of that last posture. And then flickering the eyes open, swing your legs round. And keeping the knees bent, set the feet about a little wider than hips width. And you can keep the hands just clasped in front of you if you don't want to use your hands, or you could place them behind you if you need some support. Just let the knees rock side to side. It's a little bit more challenging if you don't use the hands. You've got to incorporate some balance. Begin to add in a little twist of the torso as the knees go side to side. And then the next time the knees go to the right, place the hands on the right side. Keep your chest up for an inhale. And as you exhale, you can start to walk the hands away from you. So you're lowering your chest and your belly. Maybe coming down to the forearms, staying here. Or maybe making a pillow with the forearms, lowering the head. Start to settle in. Not forcing anything. Just coming to a place of ease. Use your hands to lift yourself back up. And then as you untwist, take the knees to the left side. Hands come to the left. Lift the chest for an inhale. As you exhale, walk the hands away from you. Come down to the mat. Slowly settling in. Slowly lift yourself back up and untwist. Then bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees open out wide. And instead of bringing the feet close, keep them far away. So you create a diamond shape in between the legs. And then bring the hands to the outsides of the feet. Let your spine round. So it's just a very comfortable pose rather than trying to force anything. Bring your chin to your chest. Let everything soften. Lift yourself back up. Bring the knees together and lower yourself down to lie on the back. And then hug your knees into the chest. Start to circle the knees away from you and then bring them in close. You can do this with the knees together, or you could place a hand on top of either knee and then you could circle them out separately and bring them in. If you're moving the legs separately, see if you can reverse the circles. And then finally, hug the knees into the chest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and release. Straighten out the legs. Relax the arms by your sides. Soften and settle into Shavasana. Let your whole body melt into the ground. Deepen your breath. And bring awareness back to your space. And start to move the fingers and toes. Slowly waking up the body. And hug your knees into the chest. And roll onto one side. Taking a couple breaths here, eyes remaining closed, knowing that there's no need to hurry. When you're ready, come back up to a comfortable seat, keeping the eyes closed for now. And sit up tall. Rest your hands on your knees. Soak in the effects of the practice. Thank yourself for showing up, for putting in the work. Bring hands together in prayer, heart center, bow the head. Thank you so much for joining me for class. Namaste. Thank you. I hope that you enjoyed this flow. Please let me know how it went for you in the comments below. And if you have any requests for new classes, then I'm also happy to take them. I love making classes for people who request them. So if there's something you're like, yes, really want to see that, then please share in the comments below. If you are new here, please like and subscribe the video. It really helps me reach more people. I'll see you again next time. Bye.